loved sitting around the campfire last night after dinner. Such a good dinner.
Yeah.
It's such a great opportunity for the kids to get to know each other, to meet new friends, and especially most of our group are recent converts.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
First generation LDS members, and so it's a great opportunity for them to connect to the church.
That's really cool.
Let's see if it's better shots.
Brother!
My favorite part is
Meeting our family.
yeah.
Yeah.
To prepare for this trek experience, I did family history, and I found out that one of my ancestors helped in building the baptismal font in the Salt Lake City temple.
My name is Dallin Cranston, and I'm 17.
What are you expecting to happen during trek?
My legs to give out.
Well, being from Pioneer ancestry, I'm hoping to grow closer to my ancestors and learn more about the experiences and hardships they went through and ways I can benefit from their example.
I feel like it'll be hard because, I mean, you're pulling hand cards the entire time. But otherwise, I think it's also a matter of, like, mental attitude.
My favorite part was at the dance when they were teaching us all of those cool old dances.
My favorite part of Trek is kind of hanging out with this little guy, making it feel like it's real Trek. My back is breaking, so I can only imagine what the women felt when they had a little baby on the trail and had to carry him every single day, all day, and walk. Feet were killing everything. It's kind of a crazy thought.
It's called real. They just monetize it.
My favorite part was the drive up here because on the way here you were driving by these great plains and there was like big yellow grass everywhere and it was super awesome and I could just imagine like in those movies they have those like fade backs and then you just see those like ghosts of wagons going through. I could totally see that.
My favorite part of the trek so far is everyone dressing up and being in character and like really getting the feel of what our ancestors did. I really loved just like the landscape out here. It's like really beautiful and it's awesome.
Do we look at you? I don't know. I'm so cheesy on flat ground.
My favorite part so far has just been coming up as a mod and getting to know all my kids. It's been a lot of fun.
We'll call him Denver.
My favorite part about this trek is the originality and the authenticity of everything.
Come on in! I'm Lieutenant Colonel James Allen from the U.S. Army. I've been sent here by President Polk. Shortly after you all left Nauvoo, the United States of America declared war on Mexico. President Polk has sent me here to recruit 500 men to march to California. Quiet, please. After meeting with your leader, Brigham Young, he has stated he recognizes that fulfilling this request will provide some opportunities for the Saints trek west. By serving, Mormons can show their loyalty to their country, earn money for their families, and receive free transportation to the west. Your leader himself stated, "Let the Mormons be the first United States soldiers to set their feet on the soil of California." From your own scriptures we read, "We believe that all men are bound to sustain and uphold the respective governments in which they reside, while protected in their inherent and inalienable rights by the laws of such governments." President Young has given the following reassurance to the men who volunteer to serve. Primarily that your families will be cared for, and if you are faithful and keep the commandments, you will not be in any battles. which is something I, as your military leader, cannot promise. We will first march to Fort Leavenworth, where you will be given supplies, guns, and $42 each for clothing. Now I need every soldier recruit to sign their name for the payroll. Please step forward and make your mark.
Let's go get ourselves killed so we don't have to do anything else.
Once you've made your mark, gentlemen, please form orderly lines on my right.
Yeah, sign up for
After you have said your goodbyes to your men, go back to your hand carts. Girls and moms, go to your hand carts. Men are going to gather right.
Look, see, I look so stupid with my bonnet on.
You look cute.
You look adorable.
I'll just be in the back. I'll be in the back.
Come forward. All the way to the road. Battalion, halt! Do you guys know what the soldiers did when they got to Fort Leavenworth and were given their $42 uniform allowance?
No.
They gave it to their families. They found out the bare minimum requirements for uniform at the time for the U.S. Army included a white sash that was a scabbard. They issued them 20-year-old muskets that barely worked, and they had the bare minimum equipment, and that's all they purchased or brought with them. The rest of the money they sent home. Every dime they earned, they sent home. This whole thing was an answer to prayer. The brethren and the saints were praying for a way to make some money to help get the saints into Zion. And this was the response they got. They got a request for service. You guys understand they've just been run out of their homes in Nauvoo by the U.S. government. And then the U.S. government, only months later, comes and asks them for help. And what do? We helped. So I want you to think about that. It's a proud heritage. The Mormon Battalion actually forged the main trail that took people into Southern California, and they helped improve the trail going back out of Sacramento, going back to Salt Lake. They built trails, they set up outposts. They established cities like Las Vegas, Sacramento, San Diego. It's a great heritage. Be proud of it.
Take your hats off. Take your hats off. Hats off.
Hats off.
My favorite thing about Trek is knowing that the pioneers did this too. My favorite thing about Trek is seeing the lake.
My favorite thing is running up the hills with our carts.
I have prepared my mom has told me about my great-great-grandmother, and she is the one who wrote Sisters in Zion, and it was originally a poem, but somebody had turned it into a song.
So this is a rap that me and my family, A2, made up about Trek. We're at Trek, oh my heck, we're walking till our feet hurt. Stop kicking up the dirt. We're pulling our carts along so we can sing this rap song.
I bid thee farewell.